What is up? What is up? Welcome into the show. Welcome into a very rare edition of Sentell's Intel live on a Friday, on a football Friday. I I never do Friday shows, high school football for one, and just a lot of other things going on. It's the weekend, so I kind of let people be. But my friend, my homeboy, had a good idea. And I'm not one to pass up good ideas. He said, "Hey, we should make picks on the air live. We should make game picks on the air with spreads. You know what I'm talking about. The good old parlay cards. The good old betting books. The good old sports books. He said, let's make some picks online. Let's make some picks live. Let's get your picks for the weekend. Let's see what can we do, you degenerates? What can we help you degenerates with? Because I will admit that I'm a degenerate gambler. So today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do some picks, some game picks, spread picks. I'm going to give you my locks. I'm going to give you about 10 games that I'm going to lock in this weekend on my parlay cards. And if you just tune in, this is Sentell's Intel, the best damn sports podcast, period. The undisputed champion of sports podcast. And I'm your host, the sensational Sentell Wideman, a.k.a. Mr. 3 Days Off, a.k.a. the One Man Dynasty. So listen, let's get into it, man. We're going to get to these picks. Hey, man, you see the money beside? It's about the money, people. It's all about the money. I'm trying to get money in your pocket. I'm also trying to put money in my pocket, but I'm trying to put money in your pocket because I'm here for you people. Y'all know how I do. I'm here for you people. This is for you. I know you want this, so this is for you. So here go my locks. I'm about to give you my picks for the weekend in college football and the NFL. So if you're still hanging on to your parlay cards, if you still ain't locked in those prize picks, if you hadn't locked in those sports books yet, stay right there. Don't do any of those things. I'm about to help you out right now. I'm about to get you good. To get you right, let's go to the spread picks. All right. What we got up first? What do we have here? I have Oklahoma and UCF plus 17.5. Now, the number has gone down. It is plus 21 if you jumped on it earlier. Now it has gone down. It does concern me a little bit. It does concern me just a little bit, but I'm taking Oklahoma minus 21, minus 17.5. I'm taking them. John Rouse Plumlee for UCF, I believe, is banged up. Oklahoma has scored a bunch of points, a ton of points, especially at home with Dylan Gabriel. They come off the big win. They had a bye last week. So give me Oklahoma minus the 21, 17.5 on some of your sports books. But on my particular card, 21 points. But I'm taking Oklahoma still. They've been a machine. The defense is much improved. UCF has gave up a bunch of points in the last few weeks to a lot less explosive offenses. Kansas that comes to mind, and a couple other teams have put spanking on UCF here lately. So give me Oklahoma in minus 21. All right, we move on. Arkansas and Mississippi State. This is if I had a confidence pick, 1 to 10, this was probably one of my least favorite picks, but this is the order in which it comes up. So we will talk about it. I will take Arkansas minus the 7. I think it's 6.5. I'm taking Arkansas minus the 7. If you look last week, they played a really competitive game against Alabama, 24-21. They covered last week. They was getting 14, I want to say, last week against Alabama. They covered that. Although they're 2-4, they have a lot of competitive football games. KJ Jefferson, obviously, they have some talent on the team. Mississippi State has not been good on the road. Have been given a lot of points on the road. They play better at home. So give me Arkansas. Woo, pig, suey, Razorbacks at home, minus the 6.5. Keeping it moving. What we got here? We have the Battle of Columbia, South Carolina and Missouri. South Carolina is getting 7.5 points. They're getting 7 on most of your cards. Give me the Mizzou Tigers and Brady Cook. That offense has been humming. Missouri is a tough place to play. The Gamecock defense is really bad, coming off a bad performance last week against Florida, where they gave up 41 points. Missouri defense is much improved. I do think Carolina has coming off that tough loss last week, going to be emotionally not into the game. So I expect Missouri to cover the 6.5, the 7.5, 7 on most of your cards. So give me Eli Jenkins, Brady Cook, Luther Burden. Give me the Mizzou Tigers minus the 7.5. Hold up a second. Oh, Sonny Bridges. Okay, look, he in there. Sonny Bridges is in there. This is a gambling man. I know he's a gambling man. That's why he's in here. I know he's in here. I'll wait. I'll wait here. Let's see. Moving along. Let's keep going. We have Duke and Florida State. Duke is getting 14.5 in Tallahassee. Florida State has been tremendous. Has clicking on all cylinders. The they covered last week against Syracuse. Didn't quite cover 2 weeks ago against Virginia Tech at home. Duke, Riley Leonard is supposed to play. Duke has been very competitive. They had one loss on the season, but I'm taking the Seminoles minus 14.5. I think it's 14 on most of your cards. I just don't think the Seminoles have seen anything offensively like they're going to see Saturday. I know they've been playing well and good, but they haven't quite played this level of offense. Even they play Clemson. Clemson offense is not nearly as good as Florida State's offense. I just think on the road, night game, dope Campbell Stadium, it's just going to be a little too much. Even if Riley Leonard played, I would be a little concerned. If Riley Leonard does play, that would make me give pause to calls. But I'm taking Florida State in the 14.5. Lock it! Cha-ching! Lock it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Lock it. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got sounds. Wait a minute. I got sounds. Lock it. No. Lock it. No, that's not a good one. Yeah, lock it. That one. We locking it in. Let's lock that one. We like that one. All right. We have Clemson at Miami. I think Clemson is Florida. Miami is getting 3 points at home, so they are 3-point underdog. I like Clemson. Give me the Clemson minus the 3, even on the road. Coming out for bye week. I know the last time we saw Clemson, they played Wake Forest. Did not look like a top flight team, but the week before that, they went to Syracuse and beat them like a drum. Miami is coming off of two bad losses. One was absolutely a heartbreaking loss. They should have not lost to Georgia Tech, and then they lose the game last week to North Carolina. So give me the Tigers, give me Cade Klubnik, give me Will Shipley and the Fighting Dabos to go on the road down to what is Hard Rock Cafe Stadium and beat Miami by more than 3. So give me the Tigers on this card. Lock it! Yes, lock it up! Let's see. All right. Ole Miss is at Auburn. I'm going to take Ole Miss on the road in this game. Ole Miss is 5-1. Auburn just cannot score. They're 3-3. They only average about 24 points a game. Ole Miss scores a lot of points. I just can't see Auburn being able to score a lot. So give me Ole Miss with the 6.5 points. Love the quarterback. Love Judkins. Love the running back. Love the receiver Watkins. I could say the guy's name at quarterback if I can get to him. I can't get to his name right now. I can't get to his name. Jackson Dart. I'm sorry. Jackson Dart. I think Ole Miss goes down to Auburn, and covers the +6. I think it's 6.5 on the sports book. So give me Auburn. Give me Ole Miss. Ring it up. Yes, give me. Sonny Bridges, FSU cover. Duke has questions at quarterback. Yes, we don't know the status of Riley Leonard. I'm with you. Even if he plays, I think the way Florida State offensively is humming right now, I think they overpower Duke. It is the Tar Heels in Virginia. Virginia 1-5. Tar Heels 6-0. It's Virginia getting plus 23.5. Give me Drake May and the Tar Heels. Virginia is one of the worst teams in college football. They're giving up 33 points a game, which is 115th in the nation. The Tar Heels are 10th in scoring offense at 37 points a game. I told you the Chance Walker addition was going to make this offense even more special. The Justin kid at running back, oh, they look really, really good. Tar Heels, Drake May, give me the Tar Heels plus minus the 23.5, 24 points, depending on where you're looking at. Give me the Tar Heels. Book it. Book it. Book it. I love it. Book it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Already did that one. That one off. Give me. Oh, we're going to the. Okay, that's my last college. Okay, all right. That's the last. That's the last college. No, I got 2 more colleges. I'm trying to think. I got 2 more games. Maybe I missed them. Let me get back to it. I thought I had two more college games. No, this is all NFL. I thought I had two more college games. Well, I have two more college games down here. I don't have the pretty pictures or whatever. But I do have Tennessee and Alabama. I'll have Tennessee +9, Tennessee +10 on some cards. Not sure the number is at right now. I wish I could get that information. I don't have it. I thought I did a little prep. I didn't do a good job. I had two more college games to go. Not thinking I did, but I do have two more college games. No, I had one more. It was just Tennessee and Alabama. I am taking Tennessee Volunteers on the road with the +10. Alabama is really, really vastly overrated. I'm sorry, just vastly overrated. Last week they could have easily lost to Arkansas. I know everybody's back on the bandwagon after two performances, the Ole Miss game, and then I can't think who they beat the following week, but they put up a lot of points. But I'm not sold on Alabama like that to do Tennessee that way. Tennessee has a good defense, not more so because of their offense gonna keep them in the game. I just think their defense gonna keep them in the game. So give me the Volunteers. I took Clemson and the Volunteers. I are orange today on the Sentell Pickles edition. All right, let's move to Sunday. We're going to Sunday. Okay, let's move to Sunday. All right, first NFL pick. Sunday, I have Rams and the Steelers. Steelers are +3. Give me the LA Rams -3.5. I like what Matthew Stafford and that offense is doing. Kylan Williams, Cooper Kupp, and the guy I name who I cannot pronounce, but they are doing a tremendous job. Pittsburgh has trouble scoring the football. They only score about 15 points a game, which is 30th in the National Football League. I can easily see the Rams. They're going to score some points in this game. Steelers not so much, unless they force a lot of turnovers with TJ Watt and defense. What they're capable of doing, I just don't see them being able to keep up with the Rams. So give me Matt Stafford and Sean McVay and the Rams. Lock it in, Rams. Rams. All right. Next we had. We got a little early because that's Monday night. That's a late game. All right, Sunday we have the Buffalo Bills traveling to the New England Patriots. Buffalo is -8 on the sports book. On some cards, they are -10. The number has come down, which would concern me just a little bit. It is a divisional game, but I don't give a damn. Give me the Buffalo Bills. Give me Josh Allen. The New England Patriots have been scored the last 3 weeks, 93-6. You heard that correctly. The New England Patriots have been outscored. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's 6-17. I'm sorry. 93-23. I'll stand corrected. The New England Patriots have been outscored 93-23 in the last 3 weeks. Buffalo had a tough game last Sunday against the Giants. They only scored 14 points. I expect that offense to pick it right back up. Mac Jones is a turnover machine. Buffalo defense probably get a defensive touchdown in this game because why? Because Mac Jones been doing that. He's like Santa Claus. He's been giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. So I expect the Buffalo Bills to cover, even though it's -8 and number has gone down. It's -10 on most cards. So that would concern me just a little bit. But it's been better down. But it's okay. I trust Josh Allen. I trust Sean McDermott. I trust Stephen Diggs and Gabriel Davis. So I expect the Bills offense to make this run and cover this 10 points. What do we have here? We have late afternoon game Sunday. We had the Chargers and the Chiefs. Chiefs are at -5.5 on your parlay card. The Chiefs are -7. Therefore, give me the LA Chargers. And I know what you're thinking. The LA Chargers, oh my God, Brandon Staley's an idiot, right? But these games are always tight. Divisional games. If you look in the history of these games are tight. Even the Chargers have even won a few of these things. I expect the game to be very competitive. The Chargers, if you look at the losses, all their games are close. Even their wins are close. It's always a one-possession game. If you just look at the Chargers' history, they just play these games are tough. It's going to come down to a last possession game because that's just what they do. They'll probably lose the game, but I expect the Chargers to cover this 7 on the card. Now, I already been bet down to 5.5, so if you didn't get in at the 7, bad for you because I think the Chargers do cover the 7 points in this game. At 5.5, iffy, but I got it on the 7. So I'm taking the Chargers on an afternoon game against the Chiefs. Give me the Chargers plus 5.5 here, but 7 on my card. Yay! Yeah, lock it in. And lastly, we have go back. Monday Night Football. We have the 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. The 5-1 Niners, the 2-4 Vikings. Vikings come off a win, 19-13. Minnesota scoring um, defense is 21st in the National Football League. The 49ers offense is number 2 in scoring offense. They average about 30 points a game. Plus, they're going to be pissed off after losing that game last week. They should have all their toys healthy. Debo, Christian McCaffrey should all play. Minnesota has no Justin Jefferson. Offensive line is not good. That does not bode well for Kirk Cousins. I expect the Niners to get a couple turnovers, and they should easily cover this 6.5 spread. So give me the Niners. Locking it in. Minus 6.5 San Francisco on Monday night. Lock it in. Lock it in. And those are your prize picks for the week. Any questions? If you got any comments, concerns, comments, put it right there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss the best damn sports podcast, period. That you never miss the Undisputed Champion Sports Podcast. That's right. Sentell live on YouTube. I'm your host, the sensational Sentell Wiseman, a.k.a. Mr. No Days Off, a.k.a. the Woman Dynasty. I just gave you about 10 locks for this weekend to stuff your pockets full of money. That's what I just did. I just gave you the best locks of the week. And if you don't get in on this, shame on you. If you don't get in, shame on you. I want to thank y'all for tuning in for this quick show. It wasn't meant to be long. It was just meant to get to the facts, get to the harsh, down to the dollar, the nitty gritty, as they would say. So if you tuned in, appreciate you. Hey, I wish I could have got some more comments and some questions about this week's games, but it is what it is. So next time we do this, which is probably be a Thursday show, not a Friday show, bring your questions, bring your parlay cards, and I will give you my lock for the week and make you all filthy, stinking rich. That is the goal right here on the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. So, until the next time I see you, which should be next Wednesday and Thursday next week, I will see you guys. Y'all stay safe out there. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, you subscribe. And if nobody knows about the show, you make sure you tell them about the show. I will see you next week for the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. Sentell. I'm out. Peace.